Today's Top 5 Wednesday is top 5 favourite couples, so let's do this. Hi everybody, it's Lydia here. So yeah, today's is pretty self-explanatory really. Favourite couples from literature. Let's do this. At number 5 is Tristan and Yvain from Stardust. I just really think they're a sweet couple, and I get all this whole book in general just gives me gooey feels, and I really love it because I think it's a really awesome book. I need to reread it, but I think they're a great couple. The best thing about them, I think, is that they complement each other. Like, they are constantly learning from each other and bickering and arguing, and then I like that when that happens because they make each other better. At number 4 is Robbie and Cecilia from Atonement by Ian McEwan. This is just generally because it makes me so sad, this book, and I really want to see them happy through the entire thing. And it's a really frustrating book because just when you think they're gonna get together, they get snatched away from each other, and it's really frustrating. So I really love it, but it's quite an emotional book, but it's awesome, so you should read it. At number 3 is Gus and Hazel from The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, for the simple fact that they do so much for each other in spite of everything that's going on in their own lives. And I think the fact that, you know, Gus is determined to get Hazel to Amsterdam, and then Hazel is determined to support Gus and help him, and I think they're just that's the way relationships should work. Yeah, nothing else to say there, they're just a really cute couple. Yeah. At number 2, and this is a spoiler if you haven't finished Harry Potter, I'm going to go for Ron and Hermione from Harry Potter. I know there is a lot of kind of discussion about this couple, and I know J.K. Rowling herself said that she didn't think Ron and Hermione should be together, or I think recently she actually said that that was a misquote, I'm not sure. But for me, they perfectly complemented each other, and I think, you know, she is very focused and very serious, whereas he is, I think he reminds her to be, that she doesn't have to always be like on the ball, not on the ball, but she doesn't have to always be turned on and kind of worrying and thinking about others and stuff like that, which is great and it makes her a great character. But I think she needs to have like a time for herself, and he reminds her about that. And equally, I think she makes him believe in himself more. And I know there's all this talk about that Harry and Hermione should have got together, and for me that just wouldn't have worked. Especially, I know in the films they totally changed the whole relationship between the three of them, and I think in the book you get much more of a sense that they're just like brother and sister, Harry and Hermione, and it was weird, and I find that whole weird, so I don't like that. And I just think Ron and Hermione are perfect together, and they were always endgame in my book. So yeah. And at number 1, I have to go for Darcy and Lizzie in Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, because I think during this top 5 all I've been mentioning is how people complement each other, and there is not a couple that complements each other better than these two. It's in the freaking title. They just basically, you know, they teach each other so much, and they're so different at the start, and they gradually kind of learn from each other and through their experiences with each other that they're better people as a result of being together. And I think the best thing about it is the fact that it's not like oh, they fall in love and live happily ever after, like as soon as he proposes to her. She has her own mind, and I think that's the best thing about it. She has to come to her own conclusion, that she likes him as much as he has to come to the conclusion that he likes her, and I love that balance, and they are perfect. So that is my top 5 today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know below what is in your top 5, and I will see you again tomorrow for another video, and next Wednesday for another top 5 Wednesday. But until then, bye!